This election don dey change to another thing. We say make we come chook mouth for this matter small small. Make una see as APC just dey carry the matter dey go. Peter Obi, you stand, you dey look dem. Everywhere don shele. Now one and only girl is white up.
Thank you,
members of the media, our different Star Alliance partners. This is the first time Nigerians are seeing Star Alliance partners who believe in new Nigeria. Star Alliance partners who believe in building the new Nigeria. And we are happy that almost 20 different organizations are partnering with us to ensure that this happens. And all of them are present. I believe all of you will have time to speak. But then some of our dignitaries who came from far and wide, I want to welcome you specially. Bishop Onoha, our candidate for Abia State, governorship candidate for Abia State. You're welcome. Our candidate for governorship candidate for Gombe State, Nafiu Bala. Alaji, is he around? You're welcome. And the leaders of different delegations and party leaders, I welcome you. This is not time for me to do any major speech. Our BOT chairman is going to conduct the major reason why we are here. But then there are also people who are contesting other elections, like the Senate, somebody who is representing the people who are contesting for. We already introduced the two governorship candidates who are here to represent all the other governorship candidates. That's Bishop Onoha and Nafiu Bala, governorship candidate for Abia and governorship candidate for Gombe. They're here representing all the governorship candidates. You know, this is the height of elections, so people are at the field working. Peter Obi and his vice, they would have been here, but they're in Zaria now. They're in Zaria now. So most people are out there campaigning. I know that the representative of the Senate, people who are contesting for Senate, they sent their representative here. I think the senatorial candidate of FCT, is he here? Senatorial candidate of FCT, Paul Obasi. We welcome you and continue in the same force. The House of Rep candidate representative, here Jonathan, Acha, she's here. Okay, she's here. And then Juliet Ekare. Okay. And for House of Assemblies, I know that there are some people who are equally representing them. We welcome all of you. But we know what we are all involved in, and I know you're all working very hard. God will count all our efforts. It's not for me to take any time at all. It's just to say welcome to all of you. And we've done our prayers, and God will see that today is a marvelous day. Today will be the game changer in this whole campaign. Whomever our BOT chairman will get up, and the imams, the religious leaders, and all of you here present will say, we are working for this person. The person becomes the next president. I can assure you. And we are going to have another occasion to bring everybody here again after Saturday, for us to celebrate that the person we endorsed today has become the president of the country. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. ADC. Very much.
Thank you
for the common good. We stand at the threshold of yet another election. And what weighs heavier on the scale of our needs as Nigerians are economic recovery and national security. This is an opportunity to address the socio-economic injustice that we are faced with in Nigeria and steer us back on the path of nationhood. After 22 years of democratic misfire, Nigerians are doing more than just vote. We are removing sentiments, ignoring the party tags, blurring the prejudices, and reaching beyond party and religious inklings to look at individual competence and integrity of contenders for the #1 seat in Nigeria. It is indeed our conviction that the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, and his running mate, Senator Dati Baba Ahmed, will enthrone good governance and accountable stewardship for our common good. Men who can lead with a fear of God and integrity and fashion a new Nigeria for all of us, young, old, men, women, able and the vulnerable. Having personally perused and compared the principles in the manifesto of the Labour Party with my gubernatorial manifesto for a new Abia, I have no doubt that Mr. Peter Obi is prepared mentally and physically. For the job of overcoming our paradoxical underdevelopment and cultivating a new Nigerian personality for us here and now, and for our children unborn, because our children will ask us, what did we do today? We share philosophy and manifesto with Mr. Peter Obi in the area of education, women, health, youth policies, as well as traditional institutions and traditional rulers and culture. Fits my idealistic pluralism of a leader with conscience who will hear the voices of the aged, vulnerable, groups, and physically challenged. He remains our preferred candidate for his integrity and willingness to fashion a new Nigeria, meeting the aspiration of low and middle income earners while bringing to birth an ethical renaissance which will transform our present decadent psyche. The man, Peter Obi, is like a torchbearer holding out light at the end of the tunnel of Nigerian lost compass. And I feel confident that a social contract with Mr. Obi is a charter of good fortune for Nigerians. So help us God. Bishop Dr. Sunday Ndukwo Onoha, Abia State Governorship candidate for African Democratic Congress. God bless you.